Divine Sisters: The Bridal Sanatorium is a horror game that takes place on a distant island where players can either roleplay as a nurse or survive the Isles as a patient. Last year, the game owner Valindra announced the Emerald era of Divine Sister. Since then, the game has gone through constant renovations and updates. In August of this year, the Bridal Sanatorium celebrated their 5th year anniversary. This featured a live stream from Valindra, the original version of DPI, formerly known as Squirrel Isle Asylum Paradise, and an anniversary music video that I fortunately had the opportunity to create. I've spent a lot of time in game recently, and by a lot I mean hours of my day. I'm practically a nurse at this point. There are quite a few mysteries in game, but today I'm solving one that I think is important before solving the others, and that is the current year of DPI. There are quite a few stories and mysteries in this game. One of them being is that whenever you ask a nurse what year it is, they'll tell you it's the 80s. By the end of this video, you'll see why I believe this isn't the case. In the game, if you make your way off the main island and head to the small island, you'll notice that there's small huts located everywhere. Each of these huts contain diary entries that when read together piece a story. For the moment, I'm not that interested in the story of these notes, as I'm saving that for a later video. But to summarize, the notes tell a story about a captain and his crew getting stranded on DPI and slowly succumbing to the hallucinations and losing their lives to night monsters. These notes reveal a lot about DPI, but they don't exactly tell us what year it is. Although the notes take place in the 80s, this is not the current year of DPI. This isn't the first time in DPI's history that a year in the 80s has been mentioned. In the original trailer for DPI, it shows Valindra standing outside of a cave on the hut island with the date October 26, 1985, 3:40 AM. This places the camera footage in the trailer exactly 1 year before the first letter. So present day DPI can't take place in the 80s because the surroundings just aren't the same as in the trailer compared to current DPI. So when does DPI take place? 2001 or near the end of the 20th century? A few months ago, Valindra invited a content creator, Don's Life, to DPI, most likely to promote the game again like with Flamingo. In Don's livestream, one of Valindra's current HRs, Nurse Moniqua, guided Don through the sanatorium and eventually led him to meet with Valindra. Valindra was being mysterious and whatnot, yada yada at the end. There's a link down below if you want to watch the livestream. Anyways, why am I bringing up this Nurse Moniqua person? Well, after Don's visit with Valindra, he had a few questions for Nurse Moniqua, and she revealed this.
I have a question.
Hello? Yes?
Now that she's not around, how long have you been here? Like, seriously.
I'm not quite sure. I think... 7 years? 8 years?
What year do you think it is?
No, what year is it, really?
Isn't it like... It should be 2001?
What the...
2001?
Girl...
The thing is, there might be evidence in-game that suggests the game does potentially take place in the 80s. An example would be the machinery used in-game. But to me, it doesn't fit cleanly with the surroundings. Plus, the sanatorium has had constant renovations. Canonically, renovating a building would take a lot of time, especially if it's been thousands of renovations at this point. So yeah, my theory is that it takes place near the end of the 20th century to 2001. I'm not entirely sure where the bridal story is headed next, cause game is kinda, dead. The game will probably be active again soon when the revamp comes out, but until then I've got a lot of theories coming. Plus Valindra unfortunately likes to keep me busy with animation commissions, so we stay strong and hope our sanity stays intact. Goodbye.